Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Susan, and let's introduce everybody else on this film. So can we say hi to Miss Alicia?
Hello, guys.
And Miss Adrian?
Hi, everybody.
And Miss Ann?
Hi.
So today, we are going to do a how-to video on how to make a Mother's Day card or a Mother's Day present. Yay!
Woo!
So here is the card or the present that we're going to make. Let me enlarge it. See, it's a flower with our hands on it. So today in this project, we need mommy's hand or grandma. Oops, go back to me. It could be mommy's hand or grandma's hand or auntie or cousins, any females that's been taking care of you, okay, that can work on this project with you. We need one big hand, and then we need your hands, boys and girls. So we also need paper. If you don't have color paper, it's also okay. You can have a white piece of paper that and then color it with different colors. And you need glue or tape, and you also need scissors, which I cannot find, but I'm gonna show it to Miss Adrian. Adrian, can you show us scissors?
Here you go, a pair of scissors, just like this.
All right, so those are the things that we need for this project. So now let's get started on our projects.
First, you're going to trace the kid's hand and mom's hand on paper. Make sure it's the same hand, either the right hand or the left hand.
Before we move to paper, boys and girls, let's get our hands all warmed up to trace. So let's practice tracing our hand with our finger. Take your finger and run it all along each one of your fingers on one of your hands to practice tracing. Cool, now you're warmed up.
Here, trace it like this on a piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for the small hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Next, you're going to cut out your hands.
Okay, before you start cutting with real scissors and paper, let's warm up our hands to cut. When you cut, your hands go open, close, open, close. Go ahead and try that movement with me. Open, close, open, close. Cool, now your hands are warmed up to cut.
Okay,
Here.
boys and girls, so let's look here. I have my hands traced. I'm going to open, close my scissors, open, close on the piece of paper and follow the lines. I'm gonna open, close. I'm gonna be very careful to cut around the fingers so I don't cut off my fingers. Okay, if you do, that's okay. You could just tape it back on together. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. We can easily correct it by using tape. All right, I'm going to carefully cut around my fingers. And boys and girls, if you can't do it, you can ask mommy, grandma, auntie, or whoever's working with you on this, okay? Your sister, brother, whoever's working on this project with you. And I have my hand cut out and the little kid's hand right here. I already have it cut out. So now to the next step.
Next, you're going to twist your paper to make the stem for your flower.
Before you move on to your paper stem, let's warm up our hands to twist. So you put your hands into fists. So go ahead and follow me. Put your hands in fists and you move one hand away from you and one hand toward you. Let's try that together. One hand moves away, the other hand moves toward. Cool, your hands are warmed up for twisting.
Okay, so I have a green paper. If you don't have a green paper, it's also okay. You can use any paper you find at home. We're going to make a stem. That's why we're doing this. And this is too thick. I'm just going to make it a little bit more tinier by ripping it. And I'm going to twist, just like what Miss Adrian said, one hand away from me and one hand towards me. I'm gonna twist the whole paper like this. All right, like this. Woo, woo, my hands hurt right now. This is a lot of work, but boys and girls, if you want to have fun with whoever's working with you, one person can hold one end and the other person can hold the other end, and you can twist together like this. Okay? All right, we're done with this step. Let's go to the next one.
Next, you're going to rip paper halfway down to make the grass. Miss Alicia will show you how to do this.
Then Miss Adrian.
Okay, boys and girls, before Miss Alicia shows you, I'm going to help you warm up your hands real quick before you move on to paper. So you're going to pinch with your fingers when you tear. So let's all practice pinching together. Take your thumb and your pointer finger and pinch, pinch, pinch. Cool. Now you're warmed up.
Now you guys are gonna rip your green paper halfway down, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool, now I have grass.
Awesome.
Next, get some glue. So we're going to put on the stem.
All right, boys and girls, let's get our hands warmed up for gluing. You're going to squeeze your glue bottle. So let's take our hands open and squeeze them closed. Let's try that together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Your hands are warmed up for gluing.
My hands are warmed up for gluing. So I have my glue here. I have my blue paper here. It could be any other color, but I'm just going to use blue because I want to make a sky in the background. I'm going to glue my stem right here. So I'm going to carefully glue it on top of one side of the stem, like this. And then on the glue, you put the glue side onto the paper. You put on. That's our word that we learned. Right here, like this. And then now, after I glued my stem in the center of my paper, I'm going to glue the grass on the bottom, like this. So I'm going to put on the glue on the paper, like this. Okay, make sure you don't glue the part that you tear because you want to make sure that the grass pops out. And I'm gonna glue it on the bottom of the paper, okay? And then now it's Miss Alicia's turn to show you how to glue the hands.
Well, Miss Susan, I'm gonna take my big hand first and put glue on the back of it. Then I'm gonna glue my little hand. And put on. Cool. What next?
Ooh.
Miss Susan, Miss Alicia, I want to see your projects. Can you show us?
Here, Miss Anne. Here's my project for Mom. I drew hearts and my name.
Beautiful. I love it.
And I also wrote something. I said, "Dear Mom, I love you. Love, Miss Susan." So boys and girls, you can write something on your card to your mom or to your aunt, to your grandma, or whoever's been taking care of you that's a female, and then thank them for doing such a great job, and show them how much you love them, okay? If you can't write, it's also okay. You could just draw pictures or just scribble on it, just to show how much you love them.
Okay, boys and girls, that's it for our Mother's Day art project. But before we go, what are some other fun things we can do to celebrate our moms on Mother's Day? What do you think, Miss Anne?
You could give them a hug.
Miss Alicia?
You could give them a arm scratch or a back scratch.
Or you can help around the house so that your mom or any females that are in the house that helps you a lot can just relax. Okay, so you can help wash the dishes, you can help sweep the floor, you can help throw the trash away. There's so many things you can do to help the moms in the world. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of how to make a Mother's Day card. See you next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.